Welcome to Read in Minutes with Eden. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt like you had to put on a mask? Maybe at work, maybe at a family gathering, maybe even with friends. You armor up, hide your true self, because you're afraid of judgment, criticism, or rejection. This, right here, is the tension Brené Brown dives into in her book, Daring Greatly. It's a book about courage, connection, and what it truly means to live wholeheartedly. Spoiler alert. It's not about perfection. It's about vulnerability. Section 1. Vulnerability as courage. Let's start by redefining a word most of us avoid: vulnerability. When you hear it, maybe you think weakness. But Brené Brown flips the script. She argues that vulnerability is not the absence of strength. It is the birthplace of strength, courage, creativity, and love. Think about it. Every time you try something new, every time you say, "I love you" first, every time you risk failure, you're practicing vulnerability. And that is courage in its purest form. Here's a story. Imagine a leader standing in front of their team, admitting they don't have all the answers, but asking for collaboration. That moment of honesty could look like weakness, but in reality, it sparks trust and connection. Vulnerability breeds courage. Section 2. Shame and shame resilience. But if vulnerability is so powerful, why do we avoid it? The answer: shame. Brené Brown describes shame as that voice in your head saying, "You're not enough, not smart enough, not successful enough, not good enough." Shame thrives in secrecy. It whispers in the dark, convincing us that if anyone knew the real us, they'd walk away. Here's the key insight. The antidote to shame is empathy. When we share our story with someone who responds with compassion, shame loses its grip. Picture this. You make a big mistake at work, and instead of hiding it, you admit it. A colleague says, "I've been there too. It's okay. Let's figure it out." Suddenly, the shame that felt unbearable becomes manageable. Shame resilience isn't about never feeling shame. It's about recognizing it, naming it, and reaching out for connection. Section 3. Authenticity and true belonging. Another central theme in Daring Greatly is authenticity. Breen makes a crucial distinction between fitting in and belonging. Fitting in means changing yourself to be accepted. Belonging means being accepted as you are. And the truth? You can't truly belong anywhere if you're not willing to belong to yourself first. Imagine a teenager who hides their true interests just to feel included, versus one who proudly embraces who they are and finds friends who celebrate that. Which one sounds like real belonging? Being authentic is risky. It means some people won't approve. But it also means the relationships you do build are genuine, rooted in trust and acceptance. Section 4. Wholehearted living. So where does all this lead? Breen introduces the idea of wholehearted living. It's about engaging in life from a place of worthiness, believing you are enough right now, not after the promotion, not after the perfect body, not after you check every box. Wholehearted living looks like this: having the courage to be imperfect, setting boundaries while still being compassionate, practicing gratitude even when life is messy, choosing connection over isolation. One of my favorite takeaways is this: perfectionism is not the same as striving for excellence. Perfectionism is the fear of being judged. Excellence is the desire to grow. Wholehearted people know the difference. Section 5. Real-world applications. Now, let's bring this home. How does all of this apply to everyday life? In the workplace, a manager who admits uncertainty can create space for innovation. Teams thrive when people aren't afraid of looking foolish. Vulnerability fosters creativity. In relationships, instead of building walls, try opening up. Saying, "I'm scared too," or "I messed up," deepens trust. Vulnerability doesn't push people away, it invites them closer. In personal growth, daring greatly means signing up for the class you've been avoiding, sharing your art, asking for help. It's about taking risks, even when the outcome is uncertain. One of Breen's most powerful points: when we numb vulnerability, we don't just numb fear or sadness. We also numb joy, gratitude, and love. You can't selectively shut down emotions. To feel deeply is to live fully. So what's the takeaway from Daring Greatly? It's this: courage is not about winning or losing. It's about showing up. It's about stepping into the arena of life, messy, imperfect, vulnerable, and saying, "I'm here. I'm enough." The challenge I'll leave you with is this: where in your life are you being called to dare greatly? Is it at work, where you need to speak up with an idea? Is it in your relationships, where honesty could bring healing? Is it in yourself, where self-compassion has been missing for too long? Whatever it is, lean into it. Remember, vulnerability is not weakness. It's courage, connection, and the path to wholehearted living. So go ahead, dare greatly. If this video was helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more life-changing book review. Keep learning, keep improving, keep going.